So, one more match to sort out. This will be for the WrestleForce Tag Team Championships. March of 2021, True and Lacey had the title. The NIC, the Northern Irish Connection, had it for a while. But there are new kings in town, new champions. Let's have the wrestlers for our tag team title.
Welcome everyone to another episode of WrestleForce TV. You're joined on commentary here by Rex Armstrong and also,
and more importantly, by David Francisco. Hello everyone, welcome to WrestleForce TV on YouTube. Aren't you excited, Rex Armstrong?
well, I am a little bit, but I'm now more excited about the fact that we're about to have the WrestleForce Tag Team titles on the line here.
The Dead Sad Boys, Billy Haze and Johsua, have been climbing up the ranks of the WrestleForce Tag Team division ever since they started being a part of WrestleForce.
And I think Johsua's broken off one of the fingers of a child's foam finger. That's
the
first thing he's done.
That's the power and strength of Johsua. This is an incredible team for two reasons. One, the combination of Johsua and Billy Haze is deadly. They are so good, they complement each other so well, but also they have a great attitude towards wrestling and life.
A great attitude. David, are you being serious?
They like to have fun.
Johsua has just ripped a child's foam finger in half. Billy Haze comes out with an annoying megaphone. They make Martin Ramirez and hold the ropes when they're fine. Look, and they do this to the prestigious Lee Bamba.
Listen, you don't like fun, I get it. He is just having fun.
No, this is disrespectful.
It's just banter.
Sir Lee Bamba.
It's just British banter.
British Bamba.
Yeah.
Outrageous.
The WrestleForce.
Look, Lee Bamba might have a ruptured eardrum right now, and you're laughing. You're laughing.
I hope so.
These two are the challengers for about their first chance and about here. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you collectively, they are the Dead Sad Boys. Individually, staying weird, even for a title, the unpredictable Billy Haze.
Even for a title, David. Even for a title.
From Cardiff, the real shooter, Johsua.
Notice that Johsua is rocking the fishnets today. He's really leading his way into this team, making sure that...
Billy just said. Apologies, I missed a bit out. Soon to be the new WrestleForce Tag Team Champions.
That's important.
I like the confidence.
And soon to be the best tag team in the world.
Better than you, Rex.
It's not hard.
You've got to be the champions.
Finally, you say something that makes sense.
Let's meet them.
David, you really hurt my feelings.
I don't care. You're drunk.
Do you know who's not going to hurt my feelings?
Who's not going to
This next tag team, David.
Why?
What are they called? Tell me their names, David. Tell me their names.
You don't know their names, do you?
No, not their names. What's their tag team name, David?
They are the something heat. I don't know.
Westside Heat, baby! My boys!
Okay, alright. So you just try.
I'm not allowed to get excited, David. You're allowed to get excited.
So you're just stealing Smashing Mike's catchphrases.
Yeah, because we're good. We're close personal friends, David.
Do you have any catchphrases, or is your entire personality just literally lifted off Smashing Mike?
I have my catchphrase.
Because let me tell you something. James Stoner's entire personality is lifted off Smashing Mike.
David, come on.
It's true, look at it.
Look, David, I know you're a little sore. Do you know what I mean? But there's no need to be like this, okay?
So why am I sore? I have
this whole issue that you have with James Stoner.
I have no issue with James Stoner.
You don't have an issue with James Stoner.
He has an issue with me. I don't have an issue with James Stoner. He has an issue with me. I don't have an issue with James Stoner. But, James Stoner doesn't affect my life in any way.
He doesn't affect your life in any way.
Do not care.
I'd recommend some of our WrestleForce TV viewers to go back and watch a few matches ago between David Francisco and David Stoner. Why don't you tell me if David Francisco has an issue with him?
Team champions, firstly, from Newry, welcoming to actress James Stoner. That's
right, the champs are here.
Cardiff. WrestleForce, Smashing Mike!
Do you know, David, he doesn't get tired.
And together,
Have you heard that? He doesn't get tired.
Westside Heat!
Westside Heat!
The match that I recommend people going back and watch is a match that happened a few months ago. It's between me and James Stoner. After I dropped him on his head, that's definitely a great match for everyone to go and watch.
Well, I mean, I actually recommend they watch the match a few matches ago in the Chelsea Theatre where we are now.
That never happened. That didn't happen. No, there was never a match between myself and James Stoner. I know what you're talking about.
Billy Haze and Johsua have taken the titles here now, apparently.
It's just a matter of time, isn't it? Look at that. Toner can't even take the title back, that idiot.
See, this is the trouble. Just Billy Haze, Johsua, this is not how you make friends. It's also not how you win title belts. Just taking them.
They don't need friends. They got each other.
But you have to actually pin them, David.
They already have a friend in each other.
Are you aware that in wrestling you can't just take titles and they're yours? You have to pin them or submit them. Or sometimes referee stoppage, but we won't talk about that.
Yeah, you know about referee stoppage, right? Actually, people can go back and watch a match. You wouldn't recommend much.
Oh, okay.
Recommend yourself versus Mark True.
I do recommend that, actually. But turnaround's fair play, David. I get it.
You know.
Let's just call the match, shall we? Let's just call the match.
Fine. I guess I have to. I want to take full credit for Westside Heat being a team.
I thought you might do.
Let me explain why.
That would be completely unfair.
Let me explain why. Okay, when that match against James Stoner that we're talking about, that is here on the WrestleForce TV YouTube channel, just go back and watch it. It's Dave Francisco versus James Stoner. Don't watch the one that has the big WrestleForce logo in the back with the black curtain. Watch the other one.
Watch that one. That was
the venue that the white venue is much better. Just filmed a few months ago.
Oh, Billy Haze just tagging straight out.
He's just great playing on mind games, right? So after I won that match clearly and decisively, for some weird reason, Smashing Mike wanted James Stoner to come and. He made James Stoner. He manipulated James Stoner into coming into my locker room and shouting in my face. And gladly there were people there in that locker room that stopped me from breaking James Stoner's nose in that exact moment.
Well, sorry, David. I had to take away from the blatant lies that you were telling.
I'm not finished, but I'll come back to it in a second.
Please don't. But you see that, and Johsua didn't want any of that. There was a back on the outside.
As I was saying.
No, David.
Let me finish. Ever since that happened, James Stoner and Smashing Mike are very close to each other, and Smashing Mike has found a way to get championship gold here in the WrestleForce by laying off.
Oh my goodness.
By basically using James Stoner to carry this team and making it all about himself, even though Toner is the one that's doing all the heavy lifting and hard work.
So just to clarify, what you're saying is, just so I'm clear, James Toner is very, very good.
No, I'm saying that James Toner is better than Smashing Mike.
Yeah, but he's so good that he is the reason for all the success.
I wouldn't
James
describe...
Toner is the reason they're tag team champions.
I wouldn't...
Therefore, James Toner is an incredible wrestler, surely. And also, as Smashing Mike has shown numerous times, is also an incredible wrestler. So I'm glad we're on the same page here, David. I appreciate that that's what we've gone with.
There's a few similarities between what I was saying and what you were saying. I wouldn't describe
only a few. Okay.
James Stoner as so good. That would never be a way that I would describe. He's an acceptable wrestler.
I mean, they're tag team champions, David. So.
Yeah, but I'm not in the tag team division, you know?
You're not?
No, you are. And, you know, which one of them has the championships? You or them?
Well, you know, sometimes you tag with Rocco Casanova. And Smashing Mike is in I mean, I don't think he quite knows. Do you think he was expecting Johsua here to be sort of quite as all over him as he was?
I don't know if he was, but I know that he should. Johsua, of the 4 men in the ring right now, is the one with the most training in different forms of combat. And he will be he'll be the better grappler out of these 4 by far.
And I suppose what we should also say is that a few videos ago for the WrestleForce TV viewers, Smashing Mike and Johsua actually had a singles match. So really, you're right, Smashing Mike should know to expect this from Johsua because they've already had that feeling out process occur. They know what to expect from each other.
This has been in the works for a little while. Dead Sad Boys have been climbing up the rankings of the tag team division all the way to this point right here, where they're able to face the champions. Toner and Smashing Mike won the championships from the NIC. I was there actually, and I'll give them this. The NIC is one of the greatest tag teams in the country right now. It is not easy to defeat the NIC.
It is not.
You should know it. And Smashing Mike and James Stoner showed that it's definitely possible, and they did it. They should definitely rest on that laurel because it's a great thing that they did there. But...
Oh my god, Jay Joshua just crumbles from that slap to the chest there. The trouble is, David, those sorts of strikes, they just suck the air out of you as well as being painful. You struggle to get your breath back.
I got another fact for you. You ready for this one?
I'm ready.
This is not the first time that these two teams face each other.
No, you're right, it isn't.
So, a while ago, before James Stoner and Smashing Mike, before Westside Heat would even had a name and were the tag team champions, they faced each other. These teams faced each other, and what happened was that Billy Haze was able to hit a frog splash out of nowhere, surprising everyone, including Smashing Mike, and the Dead Sad Boys were able to get the win from that match. And I believe that Smashing Mike and James Stoner know that this is the thing. Watch the cover. Know that this is a factor. Know that Dead Sad Boys were able to get the win for the first time. And that's why I think that Smashing Mike and James Stoner are going slow. They're making sure they're not making any mistakes because they know, as well as I know, that the Dead Sad Boys have the Westside Heat's number.
I mean, I'm not sure I'd go as far as that, David. I just think Westside Heat are being cautious because they know how dangerous Dead Sad Boys and how cocky Billy Haze can be. And I don't think there's anything wrong with being cautious when you know you've got a tough opponent. But I also think the more experience that the Westside Heat have got, beating the NIC, like you said, they've wrestled Destination everywhere. Ankle lock here from Smashing Mike. But Joe Joshua going to the ropes. They've got more experience now. They're more seasoned, David. I don't think the Dead Sad Boys know what they've let themselves in for, if I'm honest.
Jay Joshua is being too relaxed in this opening segment of this match against the Westside Heat. We are still in this filling out process. Both teams are trying not to make a mistake and give the advantage to the other one. I wasn't expecting Jay to let himself as open as he is to Smashing Mike. He should be able to just grapple this guy to the ground.
I don't think Jay Joshua was
oh, look at that.
There we go.
Maybe he was just playing possum to get exactly this. There it is.
And this is where you got to be careful when he, as a good technical striker as Jay Joshua is, you can't give him an opening like that because look, where is he? Back on top.
Also to note that Jay Joshua is the biggest of these four men in the ring right now. He will definitely know how to use his weight to his advantage,
like he is right here. Now.
You want to break this headlock down? You like your headlocks?
Well, there's the thing. Not only is Jay Joshua positioning pretty much all of his upper body weight right across the upper chest and throat of Smashing Mike, he's also squeezing and grinding, like he is there, squeezing and grinding. So now Smashing Mike to his feet.
Just trying to keep Mike on the ground as much as possible. Look at that hip toss!
Oh, tag there.
Mike doesn't know there was a change. He gets him. Goes for the drop down. Here comes the jump with the leapfrog. Billy Haze is quicker than Smashing Mike. Will he be able to get that close? And no, Mike runs right for it!
Turns Billy Haze inside out with a shoulder block. Billy doesn't know where he is.
I think he landed right on top of his head, Rex. Did you see that? Definitely the power of Smashing Mike is on show. Billy tried to use the speed to his advantage, but it didn't work the way he wanted, and now Westside Heat seem to be focusing on Billy Haze and that left arm.
Oh, a tag there, but I don't know. Do you think Toner saw it? Do you think James Toner saw it?
I don't know. He definitely felt the shift in weight. It doesn't matter if Toner knows it's happening or not. Toner is able to throw everyone out. Drop kick back to Jay Joshua. Sends Jay Joshua to the corner of the ring.
Toner is on fire and the Dead Sad Boys are terrified.
You really just did that, didn't you?
I did.
Toner with those educated feet. Those kicks hurt, you know. Took his eye off Jay Joshua and that cost him.
I don't think Toner knew who the legal man was there. Toner was rocking and rolling. He was hitting anything that moved. And I just think he still thought Billy was legal. Took his eye off, looked at Billy and got clocked by Jay Joshua.
I gotta confess,
They're smart tag team, Dead Sad Boys. Not taking anything away from them. But they're sneaky. Oh, dirty.
Everything that just happened in the past minute or so in this match has escalated the intensity and the aggression of the match. Jay Joshua's not playing around anymore. It's go time for the Westside boys. And James Stoner is isolated and as far away from his tag team partner as possible. That's definitely not where he wants to be.
Billy Haze, I mean, just kicking James Stoner straight in the face there, which I'm sure you really appreciate, Dave.
I do.
I'm sure you appreciate that too.
I appreciate Billy Haze in general, you know?
I was more talking about Toner being beaten up, but honestly, I agree. Billy Haze, an incredible, like he's about to demonstrate here.
Break his neck!
Just wrenching the neck of Toner. You can see the pain that Toner's in now.
Billy Haze is vicious. He might be the most vicious of all these 4 competitors in this match right now. With elbows like that, it's just a great example of viciousness. Goes for the cover. James Stoner is still alive, and he looks to tag Mike in.
Just a handful of hair there from Billy Haze as well. Oh,
yes! I love it! Chop the bastard! Stoner really, I think Stoner is the least experienced of these 4 wrestlers here as well. He keeps missing their opponents doing tags, and he keeps being played for it. The one thing he seems to have in his advantage is this audience. They are on his side. They wanted to see him turn this around, but I don't think it's gonna happen, you know? Not if Jay Joshua continues to play around with his fingers like that.
Oh no! Oh, not the other, surely.
This little pig went to the market.
You know, signalling a bird there for Smashing Mike, and Smashing Mike is not happy with that.
This little piggy did something else.
This is going to Toner. Oh! I mean, we're talking about easily a dislocation of the arm there.
Good luck.
Hit Smash.
Good luck grabbing a dumbbell for the next 2 weeks, James Stoner.
Smashing Mike here, you got to believe doing his tag partner here a disservice. Long as well, the rest back is turned. The Dead Sad Boys are capitalizing.
The Dead Sad Boys are doing this in a really smart way, Rex. They are playing the most emotional of the 2 opponents that they have to their advantage and to the Westside Heat's disadvantage. If you make Smashing Mike hangry, you make him make mistakes, and this is a great example of just that.
While Smashing Mike's intensity and his emotion is one of his greatest attributes, oftenly, if played right, it can... Oh! Goodness me.
Make him an idiot, yes.
No,
it can definitely make him an idiot.
Disadvantage. I never said idiot.
Yes. It can make him act stupid, yes. True. Smashing Mike.
More like... You gotta wonder what Dead Sad Boys have got playing now.
Oh. Smashing Mug. There's Stoner jumping around.
Oh, but Billy's caught him. So close, so close. Reach, Stoner, reach.
Billy really is the fastest of these 4 wrestlers here in this ring, and that speed was able to show. Oh! Oh, yes!
I don't think Stoner realizes.
It's 3-on-1 in this match, you know.
Monkey flipped Billy Haze into Smashing Mike. So look, Stoner doesn't realize. There's no one home. Oh, no. And Jay Joshua just knees him in the back of his head. Oh, Stoner is in trouble now. And where's Smashing Mike? Someone's on the floor right now. Where is he?
He is out of this match, maybe, probably. This is it. Dead Sad Boys need to capitalize on this opening that they just did. Their opponents are now only 1. Smashing Mike is nowhere to be seen, and they need to get this going. They need to grind Toner quickly enough that they are able to take the championships away from Westside Heat.
I agree, they've got to take advantage of this now. It's basically a 2-on-1.
Not like that!
Oh no. But he catches. His thing's bringing over for him.
Yes, break his arm!
Cross arm breaker there over the ropes. Just hyperextending the elbow of James Toner there.
Follow through. Come on, Billy. Here comes the pacemaker right on top of his head. This could be it. New champions, Rex. New champions.
James Toner kicks out after being landed on his dome. Goodness me. If we, more than ever, Smashing Mike needs to collect himself and get on the apron because James Toner is in trouble right now.
This can be a matter of time until the Dead Sad Boys zone the WrestleForce Acting Division. Here comes Jay Joshua. He needs to bring those high-impact throws out. He needs to bring those high-impact kicks out like this one. Listen. All right, I like that.
There's no need for this.
There is.
No.
Actually, no. You're right.
It's 2-on-1.
You're right.
Advantage.
There is no need for this. That's why it's fun. I told you Dead Sad Boys love to have fun. They just love
This is the
fun.
reason they don't have any friends. That's what I'd like to point out.
But
And they wonder why they don't,
They're
and then they
friends
behave
with
like
each
this.
other. What are you talking about? Look at them. They're
Don't
friends
have
with
any
each
other
other.
friends, David.
They smile at each other. You don't need any other friends if you have your best friend next to you.
David, let's be honest. Right, if this was you and it's a 2-on-1, are you as being as cocky as Jay Joshua?
Oh no, I'm dropping my opponent on my head, but that's because I'm one of the smartest wrestlers that have ever
Oh, I
existed.
thought that might be the case, yeah.
You know? I'm not saying this is smart. This is absolutely not smart, but it's fun. I'm having fun watching
I'm
this.
just questioning the tactics of a tag team that want to win the tag team titles.
Alright, well, how many tag team titles have you won?
I mean, one that has been blacked out of the records, unfortunately. But, you know, so there it goes.
I meant WrestleForce ones.
None of those.
Okay, well, in that case, shut up. Ah, come on, Billy! Too fast for your own goods! What is Stoner gonna do? Oh my god!
Big moonsault from James Toner there. Both men down.
Oh, he's not smashing Mike in the corner.
Smashing Mike after.
No! We were about to make this happen, and Smashing Mike had to come and ruin the party like he does every time he actually appears at a party.
Smashing Mike trying to shake off the cobwebs again. Billy Haze's heels shoved into his temple on a monkey.
Oh, I hope he actually gets tagged so that Jay Joshua immediately decapitates him. Kick his head off, Jay! Kick his head off, Jay! Oh, where is he going? Where is he going? What is he doing?
Oh, but Billy gets
What was that?
funny. Oh, Smashing Mike's on fire here. Just lighting up Jay Joshua. You love to see
Yes,
it.
Jay! Slap him in the temple, knock him out! Oh! Oh my God! That was right to the jaw.
Smashing Mike doesn't know what's going on.
That was enough to take the wind out of Smashing Mike. Smashing Mike has no idea where he is. Here comes the... Oh, he saw that coming. He saw that coming. He caught him with the uppercut.
Big European with Smashing Mike. He's got to shake this off and go for it. He is. Oh, yeah.
That follow through we were talking about earlier is right here. Smashing Mike keeps following through. Billy Haze. Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Big German suplex from Smashing Mike there.
Smashing Mike is fighting through the pain. Both are being thrown out of his corner, and that incredible kick straight to... Oh my God! He just threw Jay Joshua overhead. Where is he finding the fire to do this, Rex?
Is it? Oh, DDT! You got to pin him, Mike. You got to pin him. Let's go. Oh, I thought that was it, David. I thought that was it.
You have to do more to be able to keep Jay Joshua down. The WrestleForce Tag Team Championships are on the line, Rex, and all these four wrestlers are doing everything they can to make sure that they leave this ring with the championships.
You gotta believe the thought that's going through Smashing Mike's head right now is, what more can I do to Jay Joshua to get the win?
The question is more, what can he actually physically do? He tried to go for an corner roll, but he actually opened the opportunity for the Dead Side Boys to tag. They are getting
Billy's on him. Billy's on him.
What is he gonna do? Look at the power by Billy Haze. What a power bomb. Goes for the pin. New champions. This could be it, Rex. This could be it. Oh,
Smashing Mike kicks out. We're still in this. Westside Heat is still in the game.
Westside Heat and Smashing Mike and James Stoner, both of them have been through enormous punishment in this match. They want to retain those tag team championships in maybe probably the hardest opponents they've faced in their WrestleForce career.
I think the Dead Sad Boys, they've called for something, but I don't really know what they're going to do there. But it can't be good, David. It can't be good. What have they got planned?
BTE trigger? Oh no, they clipped each other!
A meeting of the minds with their shins.
They shouldn't have counted. They telegraphed it. Here comes James Stoner. Under one. Elbows the other. Billy Haze gets kicked in his temple.
Sling blade.
James Stoner's trying his best. Here comes big shooting star elbow. But Jay Joshua's in the ring and he's able to break the cover.
You can see the frustration in Toner's face there. I think he forgot about Jay Joshua and he's annoyed at himself.
He needs to stay calm. He needs to stay focused and collected. I know he's the greenest of the four wrestlers in the ring, but he needs to learn these lessons if he wants to keep those championships for as long as possible.
I think they're going to go for that. Is that the backdrop neck breaker they do?
Probably, and setting up.
Jay Joshua had it scouted.
Oh, there it is! What a kick! Big Superman punch!
Billy Haze!
Oh, he got caught! He got caught!
He's got like a triangle, giving him elbows.
Elbows right to the top of the head by Smashing Mike. This could be a matter of time. It's just like what happened to you, Rex.
Thanks, David.
You're welcome. Is he gonna?
He's right in the triangle there.
Is he gonna choke him out? The referee is checking. He's Smashing Mike out.
Mine's got a check here.
This is it, new champions. I think he's gonna do the 3 raises.
He
One
gets
more
the
raise.
3, and he can't meet
This is it. We got new champions, Rex. We got new champions now.
There's still life in Smashing Mike. Yeah, he's still got some fight. He's still got some strength. Let's go, Mike.
Smashing Mike trying to dig inside himself to get the power to lift Billy Haze off the
Digging
floor.
up deep.
What the hell is? Oh my God! Toner comes from out of nowhere. What a double team!
Power bomb, top rope elbow drop. Have you ever seen anything like that, David? All 4 men down. It's like a goddamn car crash.
They are putting everything they have on the line for these tag team championships. None of these men want to leave this ring without that gold. And now Smashing Mike and Johsua battle it out to each other. They are exhausted. They've been through so much, Rex, but they are not ready to give up.
We're about to see two bulls go to war here.
The hardest striker of this match, Johsua, resists all the offense taken to him by James Toner. It doesn't matter how much he slaps. Oh, that rocked him, that rocked him, that rocked him.
The resilience of James Toner. The resilience to take these strikes and keep fighting back. That's how much these titles mean to them.
Oh, those slaps, though. It's like a bear claw. And the kick that we saw earlier was able to... Oh, super kick!
Right on the money, right on the jaw.
Billy Haze trying to find the best place to be able to hit an offense on both men, and he gets to. Toner's legal man. Billy knows this. One of the Dead Side boys setting up here.
What are they going for now? Oh no, oh no. Toner!
Oh! A kick to the back, a knee to the jaw. What a sandwich! This is it.
This has got to be it.
Oh, Toner's there! Oh my God! AK-90 Destroyer Knuckles breaks the pin and takes Johsua out of commission.
Joshua's seeing stars. He doesn't know where he is right now.
None of these men do. They are putting everything on the line for these championships.
The only man still on his feet is Smashing Mike here.
Mike is still feeling the effects of that incredible kick that he took earlier in the match. Look at that.
Oh no, what has he got planned now?
Johsua, I'm not sure if he knows what he's doing. Getting up the corner, but Smashing Mike's gonna follow him. Big superplex! Wait a second, wait a second, wait a second! Oh, that's how they won the championship, but they turned it around! They turned it around! Oh, they kicked out!
Even with the knees up, Billy Haze still kicked out.
Billy Haze tried to catch Smashing Mike by surprise with a frog splash, just like he did the first time they wrestled to get that win. This time Smashing Mike knew it was coming. He was ready for it, and now he has the ankle lock. Is he gonna make Johsua tap out, Rex?
Johsua grimacing in pain there. He's reaching for that rope, but he can't. Oh, a fingertip. Does Mike pulls him back.
And the referee allows it. He's gonna keep that hold on. This crowd wants Johsua to tap.
The desperation on Joshua's face.
Oh, there is the jackknife. Oh,
Toner out of nowhere.
Is this it? He puts Smashing Mike on top. And there's the Rex.
Westside Heat win. What a match!
An incredible effort, an incredible show of tag team chemistry between these 4 competitors, but only one team could get out of there with the championships, and unfortunately, it's Westside Heat. That's annoying.
All 4 men gave their all. The winners and still the WrestleForce champions, Westside Heat.
I'll be the first to say it, David. I don't like the Dead Sad Boys' attitude. I don't like how they came out here. I don't like the way they treat the fans. But boy, did they earn my respect after that match.
And I don't like to admit it. I don't like to say anything nice about Smashing Mike or James Toner, so I won't. That's it. That's how Boys did great, though. So good.
Johsua, Billy Haze.
That was an incredible match nonetheless.
What a way, what a way.
The winners successfully defending the championship that is truly theirs, Johsua